Very good morning, everybody, for Monday, the 7th of February. Well, quite a deep area, almost call that a depression up towards Iceland at the moment. And we're still in the airflow sort of from it. The Atlantic is firmly in charge. And I know a lot of aircraft having to avoid this area at the moment, or the jet stream as they go across the Atlantic. But thankfully for us, that low pressure system is sort of staying out the way, just bringing a slight increase in wind. But the predominant sort of amount of our weather is being controlled by this area of high pressure, which is today bringing with it some sunshine, and the warm front that's on here is really only going to be a cloud feature. Those winds coming in from the west on the ground, a northwesterly influence at heights, sort of pretty high up. I mean, we're talking about 18 to 24,000 feet if we were to think about that. But at our level, we're thinking mostly west to sometimes southwesterly. A fair breeze, sort of 25 knots in some places, but probably in our area, sort of peaking around 20 for the day at 2,000 feet. You can see on the satellite picture the sort of warm front, which has not particularly got too much on it, but as I said, it's just a cloud feature, and it's starting to sort of come our way. But if I'm honest, it just looks like the cloud might just thicken up later in the day. I don't think it's going to affect flying at all. And looking at our area at the moment, it's nice and sunny, no significant weather. Public forecast sort of supports that theory. Chilly starts and a sort of a ground frost before it then warms up to a temperature of 8 degrees today. And that wind is starting to come a little bit more southwesterly during the middle to late part of the day. Good visibility and a reasonable cloud base. That sort of sits true with what we've got on GFS. You can see the warm sector on its way by the yellow here at midday. That's sort of showing it just straddling the Exeter to Fishguard region. So in our area, 8 degrees, we probably won't see that arrive until after dark. But looking here at dew points down to 3, so temperature of 8, dew point of 3, that's not too bad. Let's just see where that warm front's got to by 3 o'clock. It's not quite reached us at 3 o'clock, so yeah, we should get. So Odin supporting Cav OK, pretty much no significant change, and the TAF is saying a few at 3,500 feet, which indicates there might be a little bit of soaring. And the chance of some lower cloud, as I said, towards the end of the day. So not a bad day in all. We'll just check that with Farnborough. That's relatively similar. Thermal wise, as we look at top meteo, there's been some weak soaring so far this year. There's probably around the lunchtime point, maybe for an hour or two, there might be chance of a blue to shallow Q thermal up to around 2,500 feet. NOTAM wise, nothing. You got the usual ones, Farnborough Solent Boscombe, as well as paragliding just in the Devizes area, and Fairford active all day. We also have one jet movement today, say 737 inbound to Lasham from Prestwick, which is due at around 11:15. So it's coming down from Glasgow. It takes about an hour from there, so we should get sufficient warning. Operationally today will be 2-7 with the winch on the south side. I think a number of gliders are going to be required today. We don't have any more space for training, but if anybody does want to come up to do some solo flying, then I'm sure we can make some gliders available. Okay, I'll be on site shortly. I will see you there. Bye for now.